12 things you should know about twin flame sex. Twin flame is a term that describes the connection of two souls on a deeper level. These two souls were once one. Even though the twin flame connection may be platonic, the real flame between these two begins with physical touch. Twin flame sex is truly explosive and unlike anything else. 1. It can get pretty intense. If you are lucky enough to find your twin, you may be quite surprised at how you let go of all inhibitions as if they never existed. It is a feeling of complete surrender and feeling constant desire. The twin flame relationship is an exchange of various forms of energy. This connection is known as the energy cord, and it is unbreakable. This exchange occurs when the two souls are synchronized. This is why the feeling of being close to your twin flame can become really intense. Being together will make you feel like coming home. You won't want to leave it. 2. It gets better over time. Once you get intimate with your twin flame, every time you have sex will blow your mind even more than the last time. People who are lucky enough to find their twin feel the opening of the crown chakra, which leads to the release of immense energy. It passes through all the chakras, eliminating all negative energy and allowing fusion. Some people relate the flow of sexual energy from the moment they met their twin. Even if you have known other people before, you can consider it as if it was the first time for you. It is a new level of physical experience, as not only do your bodies become one, but your soul also finds its other half. Since the energy is so strong, you may not think straight. When you get physical with your twin, you'll notice that you can't think of anything else. You will want more and more because it is more than a physical connection. It is also the dance of souls. 3. You will feel connected to the universe. Making love with your twin flame can feel like a fluid, more powerful than an ordinary exchange of energy. You will reach new heights of spirituality and realize that sex can be more than just physical contact. It can be a union of two souls that have found each other. It's a chance to lose the ego and all the masks that society has made us put on. 4. It's like a magnet pulling you. The connection between you and your twin flame can become quite magnetic at some point. You will feel drawn to them every second of the day. This happens because of a phase called awakening. During this phase, you will completely immerse yourself in the power of Kundalini. It is divine energy and it is associated with the energy that powers us. When we tune into our heart and that of our twin, that energy bursts forth. The process is not easy and can even be unpleasant, but it is a sign that you are opening your being to the universe and divine energy is flowing through you. Meeting your twin flame and being in touch can feel like a moment of cleansing your aura. Everything negative will fade away and disappear. You may feel reborn. It is neither simple nor easy, but thanks to it, you can reach new heights in life. What you can do is devote time to nurturing these gifts from heaven. 5. It will go beyond touch. People who have experienced such a connection often speak of being able to make love telepathically. Just thinking about that person will be followed by a phone call or a date. Telepathy occurs when two people are very closely connected on a spiritual level. Considering that twin flame partners have such a strong and inexplicable bond, communication happens on a very subtle level. You may be surprised by the result once you try it. When you direct your thoughts to the person you desire, the other person will feel the need to get in touch with you. It is like being able to call them with your thoughts. It can also go the other way. If you are having intense thoughts about your twin, then the other part of your soul is calling you. 6. It can challenge you. One stage of the twin flame relationship is the crisis. During this time, it can become difficult to satisfy your primal instincts, which can bring the worst version of yourself to the surface. It can feel like desperation because, at that moment, you feel you are reliving all the fears. You won't believe that someone you want so badly doesn't want you back. Even though this step is very difficult, it is necessary for a reason. It will touch all your weak points, and you can therefore come out stronger. Since your twin is your other half, they will reflect all of your personal traits that you don't recognize in yourself. It is difficult to evaluate ourselves objectively. Your twin flame will come to put the mirror in front of you. This stage can hurt you, but once you survive it, it will lead to the next stage. On the other hand, your twin flame may be frightened by the intensity of your feelings and will try to run away. This period is challenging for both of you, and you need to be patient. Try to keep calm as much as possible. 7. The chase can make you desperate. Twin flame relationships are powerful and often unstable. This leads to many fights and reconciliations. After this phase, the need for physical contact is inexplicable. That's when the chase happens. Depending on the situation in the relationship, you can chase or be chased. If you are a chaser, you will feel an unstoppable energy and desire to reunite with your twin flame. When the person you want to be with so badly doesn't want to get back together, it can be very painful. However, it is important that you also understand the condition of the other person. The twin flame trying to escape the relationship is the runner. The reason the runner continues to refuse attention in all attempts at reconciliation is in most situations fear. The twin flame connection may seem out of this world. It is very powerful and some people are just not ready for it. If you notice that the person you are interested in constantly turns to other people and tries to calm things down, try to understand them. If you feel ready, it doesn't mean the other person is ready to open up to those emotions. It may not last forever. But the before union process may feel like it. It is filled with fears, tears, and difficult times. You can expect a full spectrum of emotions. This is when your intuition can become even stronger than ever. Open yourself to this experience, even if it is a huge challenge. However, it is a key step in the process, and all the twin flames pass through it. The duration may vary and depends on many factors. If you are lucky, it will be quite short, but even if it lasts longer, try to learn from experience. 8. A twin flame separation is very likely. You know that the connection between twin flames is so powerful, which is why it is likely that you will find yourself together several times when you are officially not together. The physical connection is very tempting and satisfying, but it takes time for the chaser and the runner to be on the same page regarding feelings. It is very difficult to be clear about our wants and needs when the bond is so strong. Most people just aren't ready to get so close to people that way. It can stir up all the fears and insecurities you can think of. The reason for this is in most cases an unresolved and hurtful past. Runners are usually people who have injured themselves and have never learned to trust others again. On the other hand, chasers will simply be enamored with the need to be closer. They aren't afraid to pursue things, people, and goals without thinking twice. If you are the chaser, you should be aware that not being able to stop in time can hurt you. You can sometimes feel hopeless, because you will feel like there is a wall that you simply cannot break down. Try to give your twin flame enough space to work through confusing feelings and be prepared to wait. 9. Twin flame sex after separation is like fire. Once all that intense energy is under control, physical contact will feel like an explosion and a coming home. This is the stage where you will once again be ready to enjoy the happiness of being with someone who cannot live without you. After being separated, even a few days can seem like an eternity, as time doesn't flow in the ordinary way for twin flames. Every moment spent together feels like a second, but an hour apart can feel like a year. This is the relativity of time. Then you will likely engage in endless physical contact again, which brings new heights and feels so good. You can practice Tantra at this stage, because it is at this time that the sexual energy is released in huge quantities. You will want to look into your twin's eyes and enjoy the connection you have even more intensely. Orgasms may be a natural consequence, but they are not the goal. The goal is the freedom of the soul and the enjoyment of another being. It is the feeling of letting go of all earthly thoughts. The feeling can feel like heaven. You'll probably think you wish you had discovered it before. There can only be one twin flame in a lifetime. 10. You will feel very confused. The twin flame connection is still very rare in the world, and people are just not used to being so close to another person in their lifetime. When this happens, it is very difficult to cope and understand what is happening. No matter what role you play in the relationship, whether you are the chaser or the runner, you will feel very confused. If you are a runner, your own feelings will confuse you. You will want to be together, and in the next moment, you will want to escape. After that, you'll want to get closer. But then, you'll think that's not a good idea. On the other hand, if you are a chaser in the relationship, you will be clear about your feelings and thoughts. But the runner's behavior will confuse you. You will feel like your head is going to explode. Even if you think your twin flame is bothering you, try to be compassionate. The real battle isn't between the two of you. It's between the heart and mind of the runner. Until the battle is over and the heart wins, you may have to be in this situation. 11. Be open to an end. It's certainly not something that everyone likes. But twin flames unite, separate, and reunite over the course of life. Only the rare stay with their twin flame for life. It is necessary to embrace the sex, the tension, the connection, and the whole experience and just let it all go. At this point, you will feel peaceful and ready for any outcome, even though you continue to be physical in your thoughts. It is a comforting and powerful experience, as if you were never alone. Meeting a twin flame is an honor and proof that you have opened your chakras for divine energy to flow through. Here are some tips to improve the sexual energy of the twin flame. If you want to enjoy the connection with your twin flame, there are several things you can do. Learn to be fully present in the moment. Get to know your body. Open your mind. Enjoy. These are the things that can really help take your experience to the next level. Breathing is an essential part of the process. This is why meditation may be the way to go. Not only will you learn how to breathe properly, but you will also release negative energy. The reason this part is essential is that the relationship with a twin flame can sometimes be complicated. It is that you reflect on what you have. In order to take full advantage of the physical connection, you will first need to work on your personal issues. Everything is connected: body, mind, and universe. If you want to surrender to your cosmic half, try to know your body. Not only will you be able to show what you need and ask for it, but you will also gain confidence. Being open to your own desires will help you have even better sex with your twin than you were lucky enough to find. Since meeting a twin flame rarely happens, you may experience fear. You will probably be afraid that they will leave you. Well, it's called a twin flame for a very good reason. You'll be connected by fire and share it, which can cause burns if you're not careful. Open your mind to the experience and live it fully. Some people actually enjoy this connection all their life. So, just try to make the most of it. Even if you break up, you can be sure it won't last forever. You will surely be lucky enough to be with your twin flame again. In the meantime, do whatever you can to prepare to be together again. Hopefully, next time you will have the chance to reflect the positive emotions and energy. Meanwhile, enjoy every moment and you find that the experience is truly divine. 12. Final thoughts. Meeting a twin flame is very rare, and the best thing you can do is just enjoy them as much as you can. Try to clear your chakras and dedicate your time to higher vibrations and love in its purest form. You will dive into this dimension of emotions that very few people felt in their lifetime. Appreciate it and make the most of your time with the person who knows you so well.